What is going on, guys? It's Big Ziff here. Today we're going to be talking about Eula, our new 5-star character that's coming in patch 1.5 of Genshin Impact. So this video is going to be covering all the materials you'll need for her and some of the ones that you actually won't be able to get until 1.5. So let's start off with the character ascension materials. The first thing you're going to need are the crystals and the chunks that you can get from either the Cryo Regisvine or from the Primo Geovishap. There might be another boss you can get these from, but these are the main ones I know of. So in terms of the actual numbers, you'll need 1 of the green crystals, 9 blue crystals, 9 purple crystals, and 6 gold crystals. So yeah. So the next item you'll need, we actually can't get until 1.5, and that's going to be the crystalline blooms, which you would get from the cryo hypostasis, which is going to be coming, the cryo cube. So you can't actually farm that yet, but just know that you're going to need 46 of those crystalline blooms, so you'll probably have to farm that boss maybe like 20-ish times, maybe a little less than that. So the next item you'll have to farm for Eula is actually the dandelion seeds. So you can see that dandelions look like this. You can find them all around Mondstadt. If you don't know where they're located, you can either use Klee in your party, or you can just look on the wiki. And the way you actually farm these is you just need any sort of Animo character. With Venti, for example, you could just charge an Animo shot and shoot, and then pick up the dandelion seed. If you had Shao, for example, you could just dash through, pick it up that way. You can also just use elemental skills and elemental bursts, whatever you want to do to get the dandelion seed to come off. But you'll need a total of 168 of those, so just keep that in mind. So the next items you're going to need are these 3 types of masks that you can get from just any sort of hilly churl. It can be Samichurls too, I believe. Let's see if I can get one of these guys to drop one. Nope. Okay, well, you farm them from those enemies. And in terms of the actual numbers, you will need 18 of the white ones, 30 of the green ones, and then 36 blue ones. Now for your total Mora costs for character ascension from level 1 to level 90 is going to be 420k Mora. So if you're lacking on Mora right now, I would suggest start farming like ley lines or doing quests or any sort of rewards you can do to get more Mora, because characters, if you didn't already know, cost a lot of Mora to level up. So in terms of Eula's talents, you're actually going to need the guides to resistance. So you'll come to the Forsaken Rift just below Mondstadt here, and you'll see that you can get the resistance books here. You will need 3 of the green ones, 21 blue ones, and 38 of the purple ones. And again, you're going to need more of those masks from the hilly churls. And again, the numbers I'm giving you for the totals, this is to get from talent level 1 all the way to talent level 10, which most people don't actually get, but I know that with Eula, some people are definitely going to want to max her out. So in terms of actual counts, you're going to need 6 of the white ones, 22 of the green ones, and then 31 blue ones. So the next material you're going to need is actually a new boss drop material from the Azhdaha boss you saw in the trailer. It is called the Dragon Lord's Crown, I believe, and you're going to need a total of 6 of these if you want to get all the way to talent level 10. Multiply any of these values by 3 if you're doing it for all 3 talents, but to get from talent level 1 to talent level 10, or I guess talent level 7 to talent level 10, you'll need 6 of those boss drops. And then at talent level 10, you'll also need a Crown of Insight. So if you're trying to max your Eula out, you will need that item as well. And finally, for Mora cost, it's going to be, for talent level 1 to talent level 10, it's going to be a whopping 1,652,500 Mora. So this is a little farming schedule that I put together for Eula specifically. On Mondays, you're definitely going to want to get that boss fight out of the way for Azhdaha, especially since they've lowered the cost for resin down to 30 now. And then following that, you can either do blue and gold ley lines for either Mora or experience books, or you can do the cryo hypostasis fight if you need those new crystalline blooms, or if it will potentially drop more of those ice crystals. You can also do the cryo regisvine early on if you want to get those ice crystals early. For Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, you're definitely going to want to dedicate most of your resin to talent book domains. The reason why I say this is because for the amount of resin spent, you actually get really low numbers of talent book for talent books for each of the 3 talents that you need to accomplish. So I would dedicate Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays primarily to talent books. If you have enough guides and philosophies to resistance or whatever, then by all means do the other, use your resin for these other things I've listed. But Tuesdays, Fridays are the only days of the week besides Sunday, which has all talent books. But Tuesday and Fridays are the main ones for resistance books. And then, like I said, the Mondays, you're going to want to do the boss fights. And then you have the option to do the ley lines or the cryohypostasis / Regisfine, which you can do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, as well as Sunday if you don't want to spend that resin on talent books. And then finally at the bottom here, I wrote that you can farm for the Hilichurl masks and the dandelion seeds with any extra time you have after you've spent this resin. I think resin should be the first thing you spend every time you get on, just so that way you don't have to worry about it later. I hope this video wasn't too long or, too much new information. I'm going to do a Yanfei and a Zhongli guide soon, eventually. I may also drop some new build videos for them, or best artifact builds, things like that. So be on the lookout for those. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.